Hello. In the last video we looked at the quotation rules. So you should have, actually I think it was 2 videos. You should have all these filled in, cut out, and assembled. And that particular file goes on page 14 of your workbook. Page 15 has some practice sentences that I want to go through with you. It says to write the sentences correctly, fix all errors you find. Refer to your quotation rules file as needed. So number 1, my teacher said that it's important to follow grammar rules. This one's tricky, guys. If this word that were not in there, my teacher said it's important to follow grammar rules. That would be a direct quotation. But this is an indirect quotation. I'm not telling you word for word what my teacher said. I'm telling you the gist, the main idea of what my teacher said. So this one needs to be written this way. My teacher said that it is important to follow grammar rules. Full stop. So this one has a capital M, period at the end. Make sure you get that apostrophe with the word it's. No quotation marks because it's an indirect quotation. Have you read the poem Annabel Lee? So Annabel Lee is the name of a poem. Have you read the poem Annabel Lee? Now be careful. Where does that question mark go? Is it part of the title or is it part of the sentence? It's part of the sentence. So you put that after your quotation mark. That will only happen when a title is at the end of your sentence. So you need quotation marks around the name of the poem and the question mark outside of the quotes. You need the comma because Annabel Lee is the appositive. It's telling you what the poem actually is. Okay, Mark shouted, "Call 911" before running back outside. Okay, this one has some errors. First of all, ask yourself word for word, what did Mark shout? Mark shouted, "Call 911." And we haven't looked at our end marks yet, but this is definitely an exclamatory statement. So I'm going to use my exclamation right there. That's the exciting part. Call 911. Before actually we don't need that comma, I'm sorry. Before running back outside. Mark didn't yell before running back outside. That's what Mark was doing. Mark shouted, "Call 911," before running back outside. So you want to be sure that you have that quotation in there correctly and that you stop the whole sentence when it's finished. "Thursday is fine," Mom said, "for the birthday party." This is an interrupted quotation, direct quotation. This is what would be in Mom's speech bubble. Thursday is fine. You want to put the comma inside the quote. Mom said, comma, and then finish the quote. For the birthday party. Again, personally, I don't write this kind of quotation. I don't like this. I would put it all together. But that's just my personal opinion and it means nothing. But here's the correct punctuation. You open this section of the quote, and then you open the second section of the quote, and those commas separate the speaker from the quotation itself. In class, we are reading The Crucible. It's a very good story if you haven't read it. In class, this is a prepositional phrase, so we have learned to put a comma after a prepositional phrase. And let me just remind you structurally what that looks like. Whoa, sorry. Let me erase that. In class, remember a preposition, that's anywhere a mouse can go. So that's the symbol that we've learned for preposition. Class is a noun. Place, if you want to think of it that way. That's that prepositional phrase, and that's why I need the comma. In class, we are reading The Crucible. So somebody did this one right. Title, capitalize the first and last words. In class, we are reading The Crucible. "Do we start school on Wednesday?" asked Kara. Sorry, not Clara. "Do we start school on Wednesday?" asked Kara. Open the quote. Think of what would be in her speech bubble. Do we start school on Wednesday? Wednesday is a day of the week and is therefore capitalized. Here's the question mark. Asked Kara. So that question mark needs to be inside the quote where it belongs. The question mark goes with the speech bubble. And then the full stop ends this sentence. Okay, I will see you in the next video. I believe we're studying end marks in the next one. But whatever it is, it will be important. So I will see you soon.